say, I wonder where you are now. Hold me down, all the world's asleep. I need you now. You knock me on my knees. I dream of you, and we talk of growing old. But you say please don't. Sliding, baby, together we'll fly. I try praying, but I don't know what you're saying to me. But now that you're mine, we'll find a way of chasing the sun. Let me be the one that shines with you. And in the morning, we don't know what to do. Two of a kind, but we'll find a way to do what we've done. Let me be the one that shines with you, and we can slide away. Slide away. Slide away.
Okay folks, this is Wayne Art back with another lesson and a classic as always. Today we've got Oasis and Slide Away. So this is the capoed up version. I actually did a lesson for this version about 6 years ago, but I wanted to do sort of an updated version. And this is the way that Noel tends to play these days. You know, now he's a front man in a band, the High Flying Birds. He's changed the arrangements around to a lot of the songs. So this is, you know, a capoed up version. Works really well acoustically. And it's sort of a follow-on from the recent lesson I did to Don't Look Back in Anger. That was a very similar thing, uses very similar chords. So I think this song, you know, would follow on. If you saw that tutorial, I posted it up not long ago. If you want to check that out, this is a nice sort of follow-up to that lesson. So like I say, this is an updated version. Now if you do want the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern to this, as always I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so there'll be a link to that in the comments below, also a link in the description. And the way that works, for as little as a couple of quid a month, if you sign up, you get access to pretty much everything I've done over the past 12 months, and there's some stuff that isn't currently on YouTube, and a lot of stuff to coincide with the technique lessons as well. So if you're into the blues stuff, I do scales, riffs and things like that. There's quite a lot of that stuff up there as well. So like I say, link in the comments, link in the description. Another way that you could help me out, if you haven't already, if you are subscribed, first of all, thank you very much. But if you haven't done, please hit that little notification bell that's somewhere down there, and you get notified every time I post a video up. Also, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Art Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. As you always say, I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in standard tuning, but as you can see for this version, you're going to want the capo on the 4th fret. Okay, just while we're talking about capos, I'd like to thank the G7th Capo company for sending me this custom capo. It was my choice, a gold one. Yeah, I know it's very bling. It's got my name sort of inscribed on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but these capos are brilliant. I've always used the G7th Capo. You know, they've got a great grip, they're very reliable, very durable. So with Christmas coming up, I thought we'd make the ideal Christmas present. I'm going to put a link to that in the description below if you want to go and check that out. So a G7th Capo. And if you struggle singing it in this key, sort of on my threshold, as I probably demonstrated in the intro, you know, the beauty of the capo, you can lower it down to the 3rd fret or 2nd or wherever, you know, you're comfortable singing it. But the same chords sort of would apply. But this version is obviously in the key with the song. Right, so the intro and also the first part of the verse is going to be an E minor. Then we're going to do an E minor 7. Now I'm doing the E minor with my 1st and 2nd finger on. So all the E minor 7 will be taking the 2nd finger off. So we've just got one finger on the 2nd fret relative to the capo on the A string. Then we're going to go to a D sus2. So that's like a D, but you take the 2nd finger off. we're going to keep the third finger where it is, and we're going to do a C add 9. Now I do the C add 9 without the little pinky on at the bottom, okay? It's got a nice sort of tonal quality for this song. So if we put those chords together, we got the E minor, E minor 7, D sus 2, C add 9, that's going to be a verse. Slide away, give it all you got. Mine today fell in front of us all. I dream of you and all the things you say. I wonder where you are now. Okay, so we got another verse that goes around exactly the same. So the bridge is going to be the D sus 2 to the C add 9. So sliding, baby, together we'll fly. I tried praying, but I don't know what you're saying to me. So we hold on that D sus 2 a little bit longer there. Okay, and then we're into the chorus. So the chords to the chorus are going to be the G. I might do the 4-fingered G. We're going to do a D chord. So this is the proper D this time. The C add 9, the way that we did it before. Then we're going to go E minor, D, A sus 4. So again, I'm doing the A sus 4, you know, with just the third finger on the 3rd fret relative to the capo on the B string. We go to the C add 9. That goes around again. So we've got the G, D, C add 9, E minor, or you could do the E minor 7 if you wanted to, that works. A D. And then the last part of the chorus, we've got a C add 9 going to an A sus 4, so that goes around 3 times. So again, C add 9, A sus 4. And then the little turnaround bit right at the end of the chorus is going to be a D and what we call a B11 chord. So if you're not familiar with a B11, all it is, you take a regular B7, but you're just going to take the little pinky off. Noel uses this chord quite a lot. So I'm just going to sing that chorus through so you can see how that gels together. So starting on the G, now that you're mine, we'll find a way of chasing the sun. So we hold on that C add 9 there. Let me be the one, E minor, that shines with you, D. Then we go A sus 4 in the morning. Don't know what to do, C add 9. To our kind goes around again. We'll find a way to do what we've done. So let me be the one that shines with you, and we can slide away. C add 9 to the A sus 4. Slide away. Slide away. And then we got the turnaround with the D and the B11. Away. Okay, so that tends to all go round again. So the only difference is the second time round, we're just going to carry on with that C add 9 to the A sus 4 at the end. That goes through, you know, pretty much to the end of the song. So it's the bit that goes slide away, slide away. I don't know, I don't care, all I know is you can take me there. I don't know, I don't care, all I know is you can take me there. I don't know, I don't care, all I know is you can take me there. I don't know, I don't care, all I know is you can take me there. Okay, so that goes on for quite a while, and I just tend to finish it on the E minor. Okay, so that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of the song. So the strumming pattern to this, on the half-time chords, I tend to do it down, 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 up. So you hear that around the down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up. On the chords that go for a bar, there's a few, you know, up in the chorus and stuff like that. I tend to do a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So hear that down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. And that's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. Great arrangement to play this song. I always play this when I play my gigs. I play this version and the Don't Look Back in Anger version, the capoed up version. I think these versions work really well acoustically. Now, if you do want the original versions, I've also done those as well. So, you know, scroll through my lessons, you're going to get, you know, the original versions as well without a capo. If you want to check those out. But like I say, I just wanted to do an updated version of this one because I think it's a good follow-up to, you know, the recent lesson I did on Don't Look Back in Anger, the capoed up version also. So, like I say, hope you all dug that. So if you got any requests for anything Oasis related, Noel or Liam, I've done the lion's share, I've done quite a lot, but it doesn't have to be Oasis related, it can be anything 50s to modern day. So the easiest way to put your request in is in the comments under the video, or if you want to find me a personal message over, you know, to those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I always try and reply to messages. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot and I do have to sort of hemp it them a little bit. But don't let that put you off. Please do keep your, you know, your requests for songs coming because that's what keeps this channel going and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, thanks everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't done already, I'll quickly mention it again. Please hit that, you know, notification bell to get notified every time I post a video up and you keep up to date. The Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it, but if you want the chords, the lyrics and the strumming pattern to this song and pretty much everything I've done over the past 12 months, there's a link to that in the description, also a link in the comments. For as little as a couple of quid a month, what are you waiting for? Go and click that link. Okay, if you don't want to do that and you want to make a small donation, I've got a new sort of feature that's under my video. It's like a little thanks button there and you can click on that and just make a small donation. Another thing that's very much appreciated. Another way that you could help me out, I always say word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, you know, anyone, you know, plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leads me to say whatever time of day it is you're watching, whether it be morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.